Beat that shit. Go ahead, Mac. Make some noise for Yazi real quick, I guess. Yeah, this nigga is fried.
What did I do?
Keep being yourself, bro. Keep being
Cleocrt
yourself.
to the court.
Make some noise for Cleocrt for the one time.
Yes, please. Do you need help adjusting the microphone?
No.
Sick.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you tell us where we can find you at, please?
Instagram at Cleocrt. I just go by my name. Facebook at Cleocrt. TikTok Cleocrt. You can find me anywhere under Cleocrt. Cleocrt.
All right, wonderful, sick. Cleocrt is an amazing young artist in Cincinnati. Whew, I'm out of breath. And and one of the things I wanted to do a better job is highlighting the young talent, particularly the women, who are actually fucking showing real consistent work and giving them their flowers and the ability to show more depth of their character beyond the music. So today, so blessed to have you today. Thank you for coming through.
No, thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely. So I just want to ask you, in this particular music industry, in Cincinnati, you've also traveled across the country to perform as well. She ain't no local nigga. All right, I know people have a problem with that, but you know, she stretches her peacock wings. No, that's a male. I'm gonna have to fix that one. So, and so, what's it been like navigating as a young woman and developing strong womanhood in this particular industry that you're in?
That's a great question. First, can y'all hear me okay? Because I lost my voice, so I want to make sure y'all can hear me. What has it been like navigating? It has been a roller coaster. I like to say I'm new to the music scene, kind of, but I've been around enough to meet a lot of people. Very grateful for the people I've met. I've had my share of meeting wonderful people and not so wonderful people. I don't know. And I hate saying that because in my heart, everyone is wonderful, but they haven't been wonderful to me. So.
Real quick on that. How old are you?
I'm 22 now.
22. So I'm 32, right? So it's fun to hear you say that because as you're experiencing those maybe people you thought were wonderful and they're not, what has that particular felt like? How do you feel like it's changing you for a positive or negative?
That's a good question. So first, it feels like heartbreak. I have a tendency to really want to love on people. I think I'm learning now that I can't love on everyone the same, and that to me is heartbreaking because I come from a big family who was we're lovers. I come from 6 sisters and 6 brothers, so I'm used to loving on people and being loved on in return, and knowing that not everyone is open to receive that or is able to give it back has been heartbreaking for me. It's like reality. I don't know. It's caused me to see things. I don't think it's changing me for the worse though, because I was raised a certain way, and I'm thankful for the way that I was raised because my mom kind of gave me warnings about that. When you get into the real world, people are not how you and your sisters are with each other. You have to watch out for that. Now I do have rose-colored glasses, and I'm oh, mom doesn't know what she's talking about. She's just a little bitter. Mama knows. Mama always knows. She, even to this day, she's that girl you've been hanging with, I don't like her. She's no good for you. And I'm Mom, she is a great person. She's so sweet. She reminds me of myself. And she's no, she don't. No, she don't.
That girl is a hater.
Yeah, my mom has warned me about so many people, and I just overlook it, and I'm trying to become more obedient and just listening to my mom. That's hard though, because I do I don't know, I want to see the great in people. I don't think it's necessarily changing me for the positive either though, because on one hand I'm even though people keep hurting me, I'm still going to give you love because that's just what I know. But also on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know. I've been disappointed though, and I like to take responsibility for that. I think it's partially my fault. So, that's all on that. I guess I don't think it's changing me for the worse. I don't want to give people that power to like change my character. I still want to show up as love. I still want to give to others what I wanted growing up, what I had growing up. So that's how I like to move.
May I offer advice at all?
Yeah, please.
So, I love saying my age as a 32-year-old. I also have went through that experience of fucking with people super hard and being extremely beyond belief let down. And I think everything that you're saying and what you're on, I think if you just continue on instead of being jaded, there's like a fine line between jaded and discernment. And so I think you're already on a positive path of just discerning where to actually invest your love based on the signals and the signs of the other shit. Because unfortunately, like you said, for a lot of people, I think a lot of people can relate, you're hard-headed until that frontal cortex develops. So once you turn 25 or 26, you're going to be like, damn, wow, I can't believe I did that a year ago. And then every year it just gets more and more. Your decision maker just gets better and better and better, and you're kind of more and more disappointed with your decisions.
So I got 3 more years of this?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Lord.
You'll
Yeah.
also realize that your
Lord.
peers suck pretty bad too. So
Aw.
it's like, yeah, like right around that age is whenever you start to hang out with other people.
Oh, God.
Shout out.
Although you do have a pretty good group, like with all the tribe and everything. So I was like, you probably won't ditch them.
Yeah. Shout out Roberta. I told Roberta like 3 years ago, I was like, yeah, just wait till your frontal lobe starts to develop. He was like, I'm already there. I forced her. I was like, all right. Guess we went to this trip up in Michigan, right? He was like, bro, I'm thinking differently. I'm like, I know. Yeah, that's how the brain works. So I think you're already on a great path. I just think just less jaded and more discernment, and you're gonna be good. But fuck all that bullshit. Can you speak on the positive bonds that you've had? Have those negative experiences seeing motherfuckers ain't shit? Have those made you have a different value in the more important bonds that you've had?
Absolutely. I don't know, when you're like so used to like seeing things or receiving things, you like kind of take it for granted. Again, because I grew up with so many sisters, so many brothers, people who like loved me just because. Like I didn't really have to do anything; they just loved me. It made me appreciate them a lot more. I had someone I thought was a friend. They took my name and dragged it through the mud, and I still don't know why to this day. They went and spread lies about me, and I went and talked to my sister about it, and I wasn't crying, but I could feel like sadness. And my sister stopped me, and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm okay, but I'm not okay. And I'm also sad for the other person, because why would you lie on me like that? And hurt so many people in the process. And it just made me think, like, my sister's name is Nina. I'm like, Nina, you wouldn't do that to someone, would you? And she's like, no, I think we were raised a certain way not to behave like that. But it just wouldn't feel right internally. And I was like, wow, I can trust you. Like, I just was like, I'm so thankful to have sisters, big sisters, because I'm the younger sis, that I can look up to and model my movements after. I'm very thankful for them. I'm thankful for my brothers as well, and my mom, because like my mom is like such a great woman, and just being around so many older women, because I do hang out with people that are much older than me, just being around them and seeing like how immature they can be too. I'm like, wow, Mom, thank you for raising me this way. Thank you and Dad for instilling like certain ideals in me and encouraging me to move with like love, because other people aren't doing that. And again, just coming to that realization, I will have discernment soon. I thought I did, honestly, but I think I tend to overlook it. But it's made me very grateful for the people I've met, and I reflect on that at random. Me and my little sister talk about it, and we're like, not to be redundant, but we talk about Siri all the time. And my sister, I don't think she's met Siri, but she like, I talk about Siri so much, and she's like, what about that one girl, the Siri girl that you like? You talk about her, you like her a lot. I was like, yeah, I do, and I love Auntie JoJo. And I'm like, these are women that are older than me that I kind of like look up to. Like we're doing the same thing, you know, music wise, art wise, and they're, you know, they've navigated the scene, so I kind of like watch to see how they move around people. And I don't like copy their movements, but I do like pay attention to how they're interacting with people so
Take
that I
notes.
can move smarter. Yeah, just a little bit. So
No,
it's
that's
made me
great
thankful
to be
though.
them in particular. That's a great to be a student. Like they have navigated some insane rooms, and just you noticing that how they carry themselves is literally a whole part of it. Cause y'all women got to do a whole lot extra,
Yeah.
you know. And so learning and just watching and just taking notes, and instead of having again to figure out all the dumb shit by yourself, you not dumb like a bunch of us and trying to fucking take the wheel and then make another wheel. You are like, well, this is a cool wheel. Can we build a car?
I love that. I love how you worded that.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Niggas already built the wheel. Can somebody build a car?
Yeah. And I think me having like so many siblings in my life has also allowed me to be able to do stuff like that. Because some people, like what you were saying earlier, like don't know how to ask for that help, so they start from scratch, or they like do things alone. I don't really like moving like that. I will absolutely say I need help. If I'm broke, I'm gonna tell you. If
Come on
you know, I don't have no shame. If I need you, I'm gonna reach out. So I'm thankful because even having my sisters like allowed me to be able to move like that. Like I don't really carry too much pride in that sense, to where I can't ask or reach out for something.
Do you feel like being in that family instance of having like your kind of like basic needs like that consistently like met after? Do you think that's why it's been easy for you to even like navigate with such thought and empathy?
Yes, I do. I know that plays a tremendous role. There's also a side that like people don't know unless you really know me, which is like my empathy comes from a place of like hurt. I've been through so much growing up, and I think naturally I'm a kind-hearted person, and I do have like a certain level of sympathy. But I've been like, for lack of better words, I've been broken in. I mean, I've been at such a young age. I've gone through so much, and it has caused me to have empathy. Cause like, yeah, so much. But I think my family being there and like having my back consistently definitely has played a tremendous role. So
Shout out to you being an example of like moving forward through that hurt and not drowning in that hurt. Cause I've been through traumas galore, and it's something that is once you go through it, if you are actually tapped in, you realize it was so unnecessary. Like you ain't have to learn them lessons that way. It was just like trauma does build character. Bad character.
I just be like, it's for the plot. It's for the plot.
Trauma does not build good character. You gotta dig yourself about the hole and be like, well, shit, I've been regurgitating all that trauma on the world. And so I think you're just showing like a great example, especially as someone who's 32 years old. When I was 22 years old, I was out here fucked up on drugs, screaming to the world about entitlement of what I should be getting and why I should be receiving this, and I'm not doing shit but getting fucked up. Seeing the example of somebody like you be that age and literally not even, it's not no opposite because there is no realm, there is no comparison. It's like the stratosphere in the universe that you're in is incredible, not just like for your age, just for your environment, for everything that you've been through. And it is something that I do see and I watch, and I appreciate you setting a really, really good example for old traumatized niggas like me to try to show how to have some couth out here.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Any of y'all got some love to give or any questions? Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
I'm gonna exit.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Make some noise for Cleocrt, y'all. You done scared the guest away, Yazi. Goddamn.
Cleocrt is not a hoe, but I ain't mean to scare the hoes.
This nigga's stupid. Oh shit. Oh.